Hello and welcome to my talk on the topic of, can two identical twins tell apart another identical twins? This is a fascinating question that has intrigued many people for years, and it's one that we'll explore together over the next 20 minutes. As we all know, identical twins share the same DNA, and they often look very similar, which can make it difficult for people to tell them apart. But what happens when you introduce another set of identical twins into the mix? Can the first set of twins tell them apart? To answer this question, let's start by exploring what makes identical twins identical in the first place. Identical twins occur when a single fertilized egg splits into two embryos, which then develop into two separate individuals. Because they come from the same fertilized egg, they share the same genetic code, and as a result, they often look very similar. However, even though identical twins share the same DNA, they are not completely identical. There are a number of factors that can influence how they develop, including environmental factors such as diet, lifestyle, and exposure to toxins. Additionally, random genetic mutations can occur during development, which can lead to small differences in appearance and behavior between identical twins. So, what happens when you introduce another set of identical twins into the mix? Can the first set of twins tell them apart? Well, the answer is that it depends. Some twins may be able to tell the difference between two sets of identical twins, while others may struggle. There are a few reasons why this might be the case. Firstly, it's worth noting that identical twins are not always completely identical in their appearance or behavior. As I mentioned earlier, environmental factors and random genetic mutations can lead to small differences between them, which may make it easier for some people to tell them apart. Additionally, twins who have spent more time together may be more attuned to subtle differences between each other than they would be with other twins. For example, if two identical twins have spent their entire lives together, they may be more likely to notice small differences in each other's appearance or behavior that would be imperceptible to someone who doesn't know them as well. On the other hand, some twins may find it very difficult to tell the difference between two sets of identical twins, even if they have spent a lot of time together. This may be because they are simply not as attuned to small differences in appearance or behavior, or because they rely more heavily on other cues, such as voice or mannerisms, to distinguish between people. It's also worth noting that there are a few rare cases where identical twins have been known to switch places with each other, fooling even their closest friends and family members. While this is not common, it does suggest that even identical twins themselves can struggle to tell each other apart under certain circumstances. So, in conclusion, can two identical twins tell apart another identical twins? The answer is that it depends on a number of factors, including how similar the twins are in appearance and behavior, how much time they have spent together, and how attuned they are to subtle differences between people. While some twins may be able to tell the difference between two sets of identical twins, others may struggle, and in some cases, even identical twins themselves can be fooled. Thank you for joining me today for this fascinating discussion on the topic of identical twins. I hope you found this talk informative and thought-provoking, and I look forward to exploring more interesting topics with you in the future.